So people in the comments were pointing out that she hasn't eaten or slept.
I mean, she hasn't slept either.
Slapped.
She hasn't slapped anyone recently, so.
And credit to everyone in the comments.
I think you can look around.
Oh, credit to everyone in the comments. They're hypothesizing that the child is also an android.
Oh yeah.
It's a good thing Zlatko had a car. I wouldn't want Alice out walking in this cold.
I saw it once in the garage. I don't know if Zlatko even ever used it.
Which I think would be a very well foreshadowed thing. But
Did they include that whole like kid thing? That
the kid would be an android, but I think it also invalidates his observation. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen a human and an android like stick up for each other, and if she ends up being an android, that it kind of like invalidates that whole thing about like
the child might not know.
Yeah, but in the end, like, she's still an android, so it's like it takes away from the credit given to humanity, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's kind of just like an android putting themselves on the line for the love of a human. But the love is still valid.
Well,
is it much farther?
Sorry.
We should arrive in an hour or so.
Also, I think that at least I think it would be kind of cool if she was an android and she didn't know, like if neither of them knew.
It also puts in an interesting thing that this guy that her dad basically bought her to abuse her.
Yeah.
Just to kick around two people and treat them like shit.
These people we're going to see, how do you know about them?
Overheard androids Zlatko captured. They said they were humans helping androids across the border.
You're gonna
What if it was a lie?
Yeah, exactly.
Or just another trap?
All I know is those androids believed it. Until Zlatko killed them.
So he's not driving, really.
Malfunction detected.
That's why it says
Emergency
autonomous.
brakes activated.
Well, I just thought it was a cool little detail.
Flat tire.
This doesn't look good.
Whoa.
Cool.
Stay inside, Alice.
Alright, so let's go look at I thought it was the tire, but it says engine, so let's go to the front, maybe?
Okay.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Carol.
What about that sign with an arrow on it?
Oh, I thought I couldn't move yet. So I was like, so when can I go?
Maybe...
I'm always fascinated by footprints in the snow in video games.
Pirates Cove Amusement Park.
Over there.
She was cold, though.
Well, she's never said she was cold.
Wasn't she cold when we were trying to get her clothes? Or were we just...
Well, she had body movements like she was cold. But I don't know. There's just no way.
We need to find shelter. We have to get out of the cold.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
How cruel would it be to have an android and not... Like, why would you...
Beware! Danger always comes when least expected.
Great.
Well, so our car is broken down with our footprints literally leading in here, so...
Yeah, but they don't know there's anything that's suspicious about the car, you know?
Well, no, but I'm saying if somebody drives by, they're going to see a car broken down with footprints leading over here.
There's just...
stuff.
Wait, these are like child-sized boxes. You see that?
Huh.
This place is falling apart.
I think it's
Not
kind
gonna
of
be easy to find shelter.
cruel to not let a child-designed android to not even know that it's an android. And I also think it's messed up how that guy, like, bought an android to replace his daughter. Oh, someone also said that the little girl doesn't look like the little girl in the photograph that she showed us.
Oh, maybe he killed her and bought a child.
Well, remember when we were like, why didn't the
Finalist.
ex-wife take the kid with her?
Mm-hmm.
I think she did, and he, like, got a new one.
Oh, yeah.
And got Kara just so that he could, like, abuse them. Just to be angry at them. Like, surrogate anger thing.
Here we go.
Which is such a fucked up situation.
It's very
I don't
astute.
think we'll find anything better. Let's settle in for the night.
Again,
I'll get a
credit to
fireball.
the comments, people. I ain't
Yeah.
saying that.
American vessel last seen in the Arctic. Oh, look, this is about going to Canada and stuff. Okay, American vessel last seen in the Arctic Sea, destroyer-class submarine, the USS Iowa, has disappeared in polar waters. An inquiry is underway, but President Warren has made no secret of her suspicion that the Russians, with an apostrophe, are behind it. Russian aggression just reached a new level. America must respond. The Kremlin has yet to release a statement beyond a blanket denial of any involvement, though Russian diplomat Nabokov pointed out that a U.S. destroyer-class submarine has no business being in the Arctic anyway. Security expert
I'll make the fire here.
Ben
That way
Williams
we won't be smoked out.
described the situation as a war waiting to start.
So someone said that, like, it's good that we're reading all the things, but there's, like, a timer for something.
Oh, yeah.
And that, like, not for this one, but, like, later on in a scenario, we're supposed to, like, wait for someone or something. So just to, like, not waste too much time on the magazines.
To not do what we do best.
Just read.
I was going to say wasting time, but...
Here for You is the latest all-Android boy band to be marketed by Detroit record label Digital Harmony. It's hotly tipped to scoop Best New Artist on the Celebrated Music Awards.
At the Celebrate Music Awards.
You go ahead.
A public letter jointly signed by a dwindling number of human-only record labels urged Digital Harmony to withdraw the band from consideration at such award ceremonies, citing the erosion of artistic merit in music. But with less than 5% of the music market now produced by human musicians, the call of traditionalists seems to be falling on deaf ears. Ha! You see that?
Get it?
Get it? A spokesperson for the band said, Here for You is all about bringing joy and happiness to their fans. The music is all that matters to them.
There's a nice fire.
So we could probably talk to him. Or talk to Alice, maybe. Let's see.
Where is she? Check gun. Offer cookie.
There are some cookies left. Would you like some?
No, I'm not hungry.
But she's acting cold.
Yeah.
And now it's unlocked a possibility. But I feel like guns, like, never really end up going well. There she is. Oh. She doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, so maybe we should keep looking around and see.
He doesn't feel like talking.
Nobody wants
either.
to talk to us.
Everyone's just like, whatever. Don't care. RA9, someone's been here. Oh, this could be for Alice.
Yeah. Make her a bed. It's lucky that there's a fireplace here.
Alice?
Wait, you could transport now? What's the locked thing?
I don't know.
Do you think we'll be like them someday?
I don't know how to be like them, Alice. I've never been a part of a family. But maybe we can be our own family. Be happy in our own way.
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Family!
Come on. Let's get you to bed.
What's that thing over there? Oh, never mind.
I think there was something else in the corner for RE9 that we can look at it, like, officially, though. Oh. There's something over there. I keep waiting for, like, a fucking Wendigo to, like, pop out.
No, it's like an android Wendigo, an android that eats other androids.
Oh,
Dude, that could be it, though.
So I guess we just go talk to her. We're looking cute.
Kiss.
Sleep tight, Alice. Sweet dreams.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory.
That's like
I should
too
have one
many.
for you.
Unicorn.
This is a story about a unicorn that
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
What?
Oh.
Creativity.
This is a story about a little girl. Who was tired of being afraid. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but the shadow that lived within her kept her from being happy. Then she met a robot who was just as lost as the little girl. So they decided to run away together to try to find a better life. They encountered great dangers along the way, but
Together.
Oops,
they
sorry.
wanted so badly to be free that they overcame all of them. Along the way, they met
A giant. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
a gentle giant
What'd you say to me?
We promised to protect them.
How does the story end?
We die. No. Realistic happy ending for kids.
Yeah.
They reach the place they dream of and live happily ever after.
Realistically, they
Stories
probably
always have
died.
happy endings. But real life isn't like that.
It's true.
But she shouldn't have to think that at her
Yeah.
To
age.
sleep. We have another long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Shut your mouth, you little shit. Don't talk
Hey,
back to
this
me.
is my fucking
Say
story.
goodnight, loser.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Family!
Aww.
Good night, Alice. Sleep tight.
I was gonna kill you a few hours ago, but now I feel differently. Well, to be fair,
Alice is tucked in. Oh, that was the locked thing, is talk to Luther.
to be fair though, he was like coded and he had to break free of it.
I
And-
think, yeah.
and seeing the interaction between Alice and Kara, that's pretty cool. That's the thing that unlocked it.
Mm-hmm.
She's a sweet girl.
Yes. She's very brave. Do you remember anything from your life before Zlatko?
No. My model was designed to carry heavy loads. I might have been a longshoreman or a laborer. Who I was doesn't matter anymore. It wasn't really me.
Do you know what you're going to do when you reach Canada?
I haven't really thought about it. I've never been free before. Free? I like the sound of it. But I don't know what it really means yet. Kara, have you ever noticed anything about Alice?
Oh.
What?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
What do you mean?
I'm purple.
Oh no! Oh my
Oh
god.
no, robo zombies.
Oh shit. Protect Alice.
Yeah, he's got it. Question.
Who are you? What do you want? Leave us alone!
Don't be afraid. We don't want to hurt you.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Oh.
We're just like you.
just
Our name is Jerry.
you could have said
We
something.
were working here before the park closed.
They left us here.
I didn't mean to frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night. We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us.
Okay.
She looks sad.
The last few days have been difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
Oh, I don't think she's in...
Well, she should follow us then.
I don't know
Nah.
if it's a good
Come on,
idea.
Kara.
I don't think you have any choice.
So Luther can tell that
Yeah.
she's an android.
Well, Kara also had her memories wiped, remember? So she might,
Just not know.
yeah.
Be our guest.
Oh. What's this? What's this?
The little one can climb on board.
Ah!
Carousel is about to begin.
No. She's gonna turn around and it's gonna come back around and she's gonna be gone. we're going on together, and we're holding hands, because I do not want to just watch from the sidelines. That's how it always goes. Kid gets on the carousel.
And the carousel comes around, kid is gone. Gone forever.
Oh, this is a David Gage gummy. Carousel.
David Cage what?
David Cage gummy. Or
Gummy?
Gusher.
Oh, Gusher?
We don't have any gushers right now. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you mean that there's a carousel?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen her smile.
She hasn't had much to smile about lately.
Yeah, and they just left all the androids there.
It's hurting my heart, man. She's starting to feel awkward, like, okay.
I could totally imagine, like, you know, people coming out here just to, like, fuck with them.
Because they're basically, like, old stuff. So, I've seen a criticism in which people are like, oh, like, why would people in Detroit become human and treat androids badly? Because, like, I know people who treat their Roombas like pets. And I'm like, yeah, they treat them like pets. Do you not, like...
Yeah, kind of like how if you said, like, what? People treat, like, their spouses like pets.
No, like what?
What? No. Yeah.
And I'm like, dude.
Well, also, here's the thing.
People just need, like, the slightest of reasons to be an asshole.
Yeah, I guess I just look at all the examples of, like, when humans don't treat other humans kindly, and I'm like, maybe it's just because I don't have that much faith in people to be nice.
I mean, we've seen some people be nice to androids, but on the most part, like, you know?
Well, I mean, they've already introduced androids in, like security android. Do you remember that security android? That it's like 300 pounds and it's built specifically so that like people can't tip it over. But they introduced one that was smaller and basically a bunch of toddlers like surrounded it and started kicking it. Because kids are assholes.
Exactly.
And have no empathy. And the thing is that like people generally like learn empathy is like a thing that is like learned and conditioned, you know, and like if you have, it's the same as with anything else. If you grow up in a household where like you have parents that treat androids like
a thing
or like a servant or whatever, then you might not think to yourself like, hey, maybe they're people too.
Yeah, exactly. If you grow up in a society where on top of that there's also the issue of like high unemployment rates and stuff like that, you know, we already have humans right now treating other humans like subhumans. There's an entire movement right now called the alt-right being like, listen guys, I have an idea, racism. And everyone's like, oh, racism?
Where they're like, what if all humans aren't humans?
And then you're like, shut up. And then other people are like, but wait, whoa. Let him speak. And I'm like, do not let him speak. Make him not speak. So I think that the argument that like, oh, like people treat their Roombas really nice, like pets. And I'm like, well, okay, you're an idiot.
But remember back to our conversation where you were asking me, you were like, why wouldn't people want androids to feel pleasure? And I said, why would they want them to?
Well,
like,
okay,
why,
so...
Like, just because you would want that. And
right.
just because...
To put context, Stacey asked, do you think that as a kink, some people who are purchasing an android for pleasure, would they want the android to also enjoy it?
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, speak.
I said maybe, okay, so in our previous thing, I had said I don't think they would have them feel pleasure. And then I said maybe they would include it as a feature that could be turned on or off. Mm-hmm. Kind of like Data, how Data has his like...
Oh, his sex programming? Yeah.
But it can be turned on or off.
Basically, if you want to make androids, you have to make Data. And that's it. Mm-hmm. Data's perfect in every way.
So we need Noonie and Soon's in the audience to invent androids.
Well, even Noonie and Soon, am I saying that right?
Noonie and Soon,
he didn't do a very good job because he didn't treat Lore very well, and Lore was very upset by that.
Yes.
So even then, like, you know, you're basically creating a life, dude, and that's a lot of responsibility. But I would think, okay, so in my limited perspective, if somebody were to, like, hey, do you want to, like, pay for sex with this robot? And I'd be like, I don't know. Like, I don't know enough to know if, like, this robot knows what's going on. You know? It's weird.
I guess just I don't have faith in this society that that's something that they would have been like, yeah, of course, make it so they can feel pleasure.
Even in Star Trek Federation, even the Star Trek Federation in TNG, Captain Picard had to go and, like, fight for Data's rights multiple times.
Yeah.
They were going to take Data's child away just because. And he was like, no, you can't. That's my child.
So,
like, even Data was like, no, that's my baby.
Just quickly to clarify, by child, we mean an android that he created her from his consciousness, right?
He made a copy.
So we're not talking about, like, a literal, like, birthed baby.
Yeah, he referred to her as his daughter.
Yes.
And he allowed, okay, when the
we don't need to explain the whole thing.
I just want to say that it was really cool that Data let his child choose their gender and race. I mean, not race, but, like, species. That was cool. Cool of you, Data. Open-minded.